All right, we are back with section 7.5. Okay, in this section, we are dealing with solving for x, okay? But we have it in fraction form, okay? So in order to be able to solve this, the first thing I might do is get rid of the 2. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. So then I have negative 15x equals 5. Okay, now I need to get rid of that x out of the denominator. I don't like x's in the denominator, and I know many of you guys just don't like fractions, so let's get rid of it. And how do I get rid of it? I multiply both sides by x. Okay, so that would cancel that, leaving me negative 15 is equal to 5x. Okay, but I got to get out by itself, so I'm going to divide by 5, divide by 5. Therefore, I know x is equal to negative 3. Okay, the other thing we always have to do is check. So I'm going to come over here and check. So I'm going to do 2 minus 15 over negative 3 equals 7. So 15 divided by negative 3 equals negative 5. So I will have 2 minus a negative 5 equals 7. And remember, a negative is like a plus, so 2 plus 5 is 7. So that checks. All right, moving on. All right, here. What would my common denominator be with 4, 3, and 4? And the answer is 12. Okay? And you know, I don't really like writing 12. I'm going to write it as 4 times 3 times x plus 6. But if I do it to this first one, I have to do it to this second one, and I have to do it to the third one. Okay? This 4 here would cancel. The 3 and the 3 would cancel, and the 4 and the 4 would cancel. So what I'd be left with is 3 times x plus 6 plus 4 times x minus 3 equals 9 times 3. In other words, you would be left with 3x plus 18 plus 4x minus 12 is equal to, oh, that should have said 3, 27. So I'm going to combine my like terms, so that's going to give me 7x is equal to, minus 6 is equal to 27. Add 6. Add 6. 7x is equal to 29, which is not divisible. Did I do something wrong? Well, that's not divisible by 7. That's what I do know. So it makes me think I maybe messed up some math there. Let me look at the original problem. Maybe that's what's going on. I could have written this down wrong. Similar problems. Here we go. So that would be 3x plus 18 plus 4x minus 12 equals that. So I probably wrote the problem down wrong because the number does not come out pretty, but you would continue on like so and making x equals 29/7. And if you put it through, it would work out. But that's not pretty. And there's a very good indication that you did something wrong if your number is probably not coming out pretty. And so you should go back, recheck the problem, but I don't have it. So I've copied the problem down wrong. I am sorry, guys, but the process still stays the same. All right, what if you have something like this? Guess what? I don't like this 2a minus 3 down here on the bottom. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to multiply the top by 2a minus 3. But if I do that, I have to do this 2a minus 3. Okay, so those would cancel, leaving me 5 is equal to negative 2a plus 3. Subtract 3, subtract 3. 2 is equal to negative 2a. a, divide by -2, divide by -2, so -1 is equal to my a. Now I'm going to go over here and check. So is 5 over 2 times -1 minus 3 equal to -1? So then I would have 5 over -2 minus -3. -2 minus -3 is equal to -5. So I have 5 over -5, which does equal -1. So that checked. That's really nice. Okay, so this whole section's really effectively about getting rid of the fractions. Okay, we're getting rid of those denominators, and we get rid of the denominators by multiplying by the lowest common denominator. Okay, so if you can see the lowest common denominator, you look at it. Here, how do I get rid of 5x? Down there on the bottom, well, I multiply everything by 5x. Multiply by 5x, and I multiply by 5x. Okay, what else do I have? I have a 4, so I'm going to multiply by 4, and by 4. Okay, 5x cancels there, the 4 cancels here, and the 5x cancels there. So then I have 23 times 4, which is 92, plus 15x, 3 times 5x, which is equal to 8 times 4, which is 32. Okay, subtract my 92, subtract 92. So 15x is equal to -60. 15x. Divide by 15, divide by 15, x is equal to -4. Now let's check that. Ooh. All right, 23 over 5 times -4 plus 3/4 equals 8 times 5 times -4. All right, so that is 23/20, and that one's a negative, plus 3/4 is equal to 8, -8/20. Okay, I'm going to put the 20ths together, so I'm going to add 23/20, add 23/20. So is 3/4 equal to 15 over 20? And the answer is yes. Yes, it is. So 5 goes into 15 3 times, 5 goes into 20 4 times. So that does leave me with 3/4. Okay. So again, all I can say, let's just get rid of the denominator. So the first denominator I have is x minus 9. Okay, and if I do it to that side, I have to do it to this side, x minus 9. Okay, that cancels that, but I'm still left with that 24, so let's multiply everything by 24. By 24. Okay, this 24 would cancel here, here. So I'm left with is x times 24, so otherwise 24x is equal to, and I just have this portion of it, so I would have x times x, which gives me x squared minus 81. Move the 24 to the other side of the equation. Now I will have 0 is equal to x squared minus 24x minus 81. Okay, and this is where I will factor and solve. This is not something we have, this is not something new. We had this in chapter 6. So I'm going to go plus and minus. And what makes 81? 1 and 81. 3 and 27. 3 and 27, that's my factors. So 3 goes here, 27 goes there, and I have 3x and -27x. Sum that up, and that gives me my -24x. We will finish this on the next video.